Hiya, you're right. So today I was going to talk to you all about, well, no, what I was actually going to do, right? What I was going to do today is I was going to make a cake because some reason in my head, I've got the idea that I really want a coconut cake, like coconut, like frosting and stuff like that. That's not the type of cake that you can like very easily find, like especially near me, but probably like a UK thing. So I thought, oh, why not? I'm going to make one, but the thought of turning on the oven today, absolutely not, it's not going to happen. What is the temperature today? What is today's temperature? 28 degrees. 28's a lot. 83 degrees it says it is. Feels like 83 degrees. 41% humidity. The UV index is 7 of 11. Wow. And the moon phase today is waning crescent. So today I wanted to talk to you, like you're going to hear slams because the door over here is really flappy. It's very flappy and you're going to hear birds, you're going to hear all sorts of stuff. The window needs to be open, right? Anyway, so today I wanted to talk to you about what it's like being a YouTuber, even though I can't really give you a very good picture of what it's like to be a YouTuber because I'm not like even like YouTubers that have like 200,000 followers. They'd consider themselves a small YouTuber. I think what I'm considered is like a micro influencer or something like that. So yeah, I mean, like I am a lucky because a lot of other YouTube channels with the same amount of following as me can't do this full time, but I'm very lucky where I can, and I'll sort of share how and why that works out today. You may hear that my voice is going a bit funny. It goes in and out. Today it is day 5 of no smoking and it's going really well. Like I'm not really feeling the need because at like 72 hours all the nicotine essentially is out of your body, so I'm not necessarily feeling the need. I get like a pang of, oh, I'd want a cigarette, or at least I definitely want a vape a lot. Like I felt it today, but I've got this is honestly the worst thing I've ever bought in my life, but also the best thing I've ever bought in my life. It is Fume. If you look inside it, it's got like this, it's a coil which you replace every like 3 days. It's just soaked in essential oil essentially, so when you suck on it, this is not a vape for YouTube, nothing happens. It's minty, it's flavored air. You've got like a little thing at the end of it where you can make it like harder to drag on, which I definitely had it on that at the start, but now I'm about there. It's sort of, I think it more than anything, it like literally just, I think it's just like the habits and stuff like that. So typically when I smoked vapes, I would reach for it the second that I woke up, and I do reach for this the second I wake up. At least I don't wake up and I'm not disappointed that I've quit smoking. Past 3 or 4 days, I've woke up and be like, oh, I don't smoke anymore. Like it's been really, really sad. But great news is that my VO2 max, let me tell you, bestie, my VO2 max, it's going in the right direction. So look, these are my trends over here, and this is just on the fitness app. And basically I'm standing better, my walking pace is getting better, I'm exercising more, my running pace is getting better. The distance of how much I'm walking and running and moving is getting better. The only thing that's moving down is how many calories I'm burning a day, which makes sense because I'm moving this again. It makes sense because the less you weigh, the less calories I need to do something. The less you weigh, the less calories you burn in a specific exercise. So I remember the first time I ran a 5k, I burned 1,000 calories. I mean, I burnt 1,000 calories today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that? That was 7.5k in the sun uphill. So I guess it's a lot harder to burn that many calories, which I suppose is a good thing. But like, I'm also not seeing exercise as a transactional thing anymore. I am enjoying exercising, and it's not about burning calories anymore. It's about being fitter and stuff. Probably is the main reason why I quit smoking. Not just the cost, but also I want to run faster. But the great thing is, so my VO2 max is 37. I mean, for someone my age, it says on the sorry, it's literally, I just feel like I got something caught in my throat, and I think it's just my lungs want to cough up like syrup essentially. Anyway, VO2 max for my age group, it's fair. It's not good, it's fair. These doors, hold on, that's better. Look, I got shorts on. Can you see? Oh, you can't see anything. These nice shorts. Oh, I look fat there. Isn't it weird that I've lost like so much weight and I still feel chunky monkey? Anyway, what was I saying? VO2 max, right? That's a measurement, and your watch can measure it. It's a measurement of how much oxygen your body can take in and use, and it's about the efficiency of oxygen. So like someone who is like a normal good runner would be like near the 50s, and people that are very, very, very good at running would be in the sort of 60s. Elite runners would be like towards the 70s to 80s, is what I understand. But I started at 20. It improves all the time, which I'm really, really pleased about. Anyway, today I've been for a run. I've done a 7.5. Let me show you this thing. So I got this app. It's called Runna. Here's the Runna app. I'm in the free trial at the moment. Soon I'm going to have to start paying for it. And I can't remember how much it is, but the amount that I am going to be not paying on smoking, I can now pay for this Runna app, which is a monthly charge, don't know. And I'm also going to be able to pay for swimming lessons, which I'll talk to you about later. But basically, what you do is you tell it, oh, I'm going to be running this race at this time, and my goal for that race is whatever your goal is, right? So then based off of the information that you've given it, it works out a plan for you for every single run day. It asks you what days you can run and stuff like that. It's really good. This is not sponsored. I don't know if there is a code. This is the week one that it's done for me. So first of all, it wanted me to do a 5k easy run, and then we're working in strength workouts. So I'm going to the gym as well, and I'm doing like leg stuff, like with no weights and stuff like that, because my goal is, do you remember I did that 10k? Like, I haven't spoke about it loads, all right? But I did that 10k a couple of weeks ago now. I did do a PB, but it was an hour and 5, and I've got a 10k in like 2 months. I really want to get under an hour, and that's a lot of really hard running for me. So that's what I want to do. So basically, it gives you everything. It breaks it down. So today we did a 7.5k hilly long run. Tomorrow we've got a lower body strength session, and then I'll leave Saturday free all the time, because if I feel up to it, I'll go and I'll do a park run. And then we've got rolling 300s. Everything's better than the hill starts, but today was tough just because it was so warm. But I did it. I left the house at 7 because I was like, I looked out the window at 6 in the morning. I'm like, geez, it looks already hot. I was like, let me just do it. So yeah, it's really, really warm today. Will not be baking a cake, but hopefully I'll do that with you next week. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is swimming lesson. It's my first swimming lesson tonight. I feel like really weird about it, because like, what adult doesn't know? I mean, I guess I do know how to swim, but like, I'm not a confident and I'm not a strong swimmer, and I'd really like to do it. And I think especially because weather is getting so hot, just have the confidence to go to my locals, because it's not even my local swimming pool. I have to like drive like half an hour. Just the thought of being able to just dunk in a pool at 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and swim till like 9, dick about in a pool, then come home, get into bed. Oh, it's great. So I'm really excited for that to happen. I hope it's not a massive group. There was like such a long waiting list for it, and it's a 50-week thing. So I think it's costing me about £30 a month. But like, that's how much swimming lessons, like if any of you have got kids, I was talking to my friend who has kids, she pays that amount per kid. Like, wild. So yeah, I'm wearing this hat today. I got my hair cut the other day, and if you ignore that, I've got a decent haircut. This is a skin fade. I think the job they did on my beard is really nice as well, but I feel like I'm halfway between a good haircut and a terrible haircut, and I think we are almost ready. Like, it's gross. We are almost ready to actually do this haircut. That's the longest that hair's been, like, in such a long time. Really shit. It just breaks the habit. Every single time I do that, it's disappointing, but it doesn't make me go, oh, I should have a vape instead. I think it's reinforcing. If I did do a vape, it would be disappointing. Plus, I don't want to go and buy one. Like, I just don't want to do it. I just think I just need to just grow up, and I've already made the decision, right, that I'm not going to vape ever again. I don't quit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've quit. That's it. This like next month that I've got of thinking about cigarettes constantly, that can fucking do one. I've had enough of it already. It's day 5, mate. So I have been busy today. Today I have launched the pre-orders. So there's three pre-orders that we've launched. We did the 24-day advent calendar, the 12-day advent calendar, and the Halloween advent calendar, and I've shared the themes for them. Really excited about them. It is about time that I would, but I still don't quite have enough money to finish up the Christmas in July one. So that's going to really help with that. Like, we've done a lot already, but like I just need to finish up some little bits, and it is quite costly when you add it all up. I'm excited about that. So I don't know where we're at now with them, because last time I launched the 24-hour ones, they sold out in about 3 days. Wild. I did an Instagram story. 100% there is no filter on my face currently. Never seen a filter in my life. Just wanted to pop on and say that very exciting news is that I should have done it a while ago, and I don't know why I didn't, but the advent calendars for this year have now been put onto my Etsy store for pre-order. So I show you Christmas in July one. Next we have the Christmas, no, it's not Christmas, the Disco Halloween Advent Calendar. Love it. Then for actual Christmas, that's going to be cute. This one here. This one's called Cherry Christmas. And finally, for now, we have this one here. This is our 24-day Advent Calendar. Really good, right? Really good. I'm excited about that. There will also be another Advent Calendar that is Sugar Danley only, and then there will be one more after that, which will get released much later in the year, but I'm excited about that. Oh, okay. Do you know what? I was supposed to get a Royal Mail parcel today, and they were like anywhere between 3 minutes past 9 in the morning to 3 minutes past 1 in the afternoon. It's now 1:54, and now they say it's arrived. So we delivered your parcel today. Track it at there. When I click on that link, it's like, you have tracked too many parcels today, which is another big fat lie. It's not a cough. There's something there. I've read like stuff online where it says that when you quit smoking, you're really hacking you're coughing your guts up, right, essentially, because there's like fluids and stuff like that in your lungs. I don't think when you vape, or when you vape at the sort of level that I was, I don't think there's as much, but there's got to be something. But it's like sticky, because most of the time vape liquid is glycerin, so glycerin needs to be really warm in order to move. So I don't know, it would be nice like if I hacked it up and I could taste menthol, but no, I just got this, which I hate it, but it is working. Oh, we just got a sale as well. Julie ordered Cherry Christmas. Well done, Julie, you're gonna absolutely love that. So anyway, the point of today's video is, what I wanted to do is share with you what my life is like as a YouTuber, or as like maybe an influencer or an online creative. I don't really feel like an influencer, because I feel like influencers get sponsored by big companies and they say, oh, this is really good, check out this offer. I don't really do that. All I really do is ever sort of sell myself, like, and the products that I have. So I don't really feel like that, but I guess in a roundabout way I am. Anyway, most sort of YouTubers who do it full time, they're like looking at 100k subscribers plus, and they're putting out videos really often. They're getting like all sorts of stuff, but like we have so many different arms to my business. Obviously, we know with the amount of views that I get, which are very like, I'm really pleased with them, but with the amount of views that I get, there's no way I'll be able to support myself and work full time just doing this. YouTube was my only income. YouTube income is about £500 to £600 per month. Obviously I can't survive on that. Plus, if you think about it, I don't get all of that £500. I'll probably walk away with 200, just about 200, because you need to put so much back to tax, you need to put more back into the business. Like, videos cost money to produce. Anyway, I also have Etsy, I have Patreon and stuff like that. So the whole thing combined is just about, at its minimum, is just about enough to keep me going, which is like incredible. I am like beyond fortunate. It's not like I'm making like a ridiculous amount of money. I know that if I worked full-time doing something pretty ordinary, probably could earn more money than what I'm doing right now. You know what, sometimes I think about that, and sometimes I think about how that makes me sad, but at the same time, if I was about to do a normal job. I wouldn't be able to do full time. I just don't think I could cope with it. Mental health wise, quality of life wise that I have now, I would really struggle to do full time. Probably do something like 20 to 25 hours if I really needed to. I would really resent it. I really would. And that would mean that I wouldn't earn as much money, and I could probably, that's the thing, I don't work full time for Budget with Ira. Like sometimes I do, like sometimes I'm working from the second I wake up to the minute I go to sleep. Some days it's a like 18-hour work day, especially when I'm editing videos and stuff like that. I think I put in a shift every day. Sometimes that shift is like an hour. Sometimes I take off a whole day of work because I need to go get my hair cut, which takes 20 minutes. But you know what I mean? Like I've got a really good quality of life. I'm so thankful. So let me talk to you about what a typical day looks like for me. So I will wake up at 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. I will typically have breakfast. Then the getting out of bed to have breakfast is normally an hour. Like, I'm being really honest with you. I doom scroll. I used to vape in bed a lot because like bed is boring now because all I got is this. Now because of that I am out of bed a lot quicker now. I will doom scroll. I will play some games on my phone, and then I'll sort of get out of bed about 8 or 9. I'll have some breakfast. Then I'll think about going to the gym depending on what day it is. If it's a run day, I like to bash it out nice and early. So I usually be done with my run about 10 o'clock. But if it's a strength and conditioning day, I usually do that after dinner. So depending on what it is, so let's say it's a running day, I will do my, this door's about to slam. If it's a running day, I'll go and do running. Like today I ran a 7.5k hilly in the blistering heat at fucking 8 o'clock. Like, oh. But I was done with everything at 9, and then I started work. I did like, it's not like I'm packing orders every day. Sometimes I'm packing orders every day, but not always. I can be quite efficient with the way I pack orders. When they're easy orders, I'll just bash out like 90 orders in a day. But sometimes I'll just like take my time and do like 30. Sometimes I'll do none. Like today's a none order today. So what I've decided I'm going to do today, because I have a list. Here's my list. So today, reply to everybody on Etsy, reply to everybody on Patreon, prep my live because I'm going live tonight, list the 101s, but that's actually crossed over from yesterday because I did that yesterday, and list the Christmas advent. And then the only thing I need to do later on today is to design something for the Christmas in July. I won't tell you what that is because that's really exciting. It's like one of the, I think it's a final day actually. And then I got my swimming lesson. But what I'm doing right now is filming Patreon, which was a job from yesterday. Literally, it's all like I can change things around, do whatever I want. If I want to put in a big long shift, I will. I know I'm going to be working for an hour tonight all the way up until 9 o'clock at night. Typically I'll work now until like 6, then I'll have dinner, fart around for a bit, and then do the hour. Like I can put in as much work as I want. The more work I put in, the more money I earn. My day is full of choice. I don't have a supervisor or a manager breathing down my neck. And I think since I took that month off in January, I put a lot less pressure on myself in terms of, oh, you should be working now, or you should be doing this, or you should be doing a video every other day. I don't put as much pressure on myself. Now, I know I have the free time to be able to put a lot more work into, these birds are so loud. I know I've got enough free time in the day to be able to maybe put out a video a day, but I feel like even when I was doing a video every other day, sometimes I was just putting out a video just for the sake of it. And I think a lot of you could tell budgeting isn't sexy. So like I don't need to do a video every day. Why don't I focus on making the videos I am going to do good? And like, I have to be really honest with you. My job is not difficult. It really is not difficult. And I don't say that to brag. I'm saying that because I am beyond thankful. I am beyond... I do not have the vocabulary to tell you how thankful I am that you've put me in a position to have a very easy life where if I want to earn more money, I could, or I can coast at this level and really enjoy what I'm doing and have a wicked life. I think there's a misconception. I think people think that I earn like ridiculous money. And like, I don't know why people think that, because I share my honest numbers with you. You know how much money I got in the bank. You know how much money I've saved up. You know how much, you know everything. So you know that there are regular months where a normal person is out earning me. However, I don't have anyone to answer to. I can wake up whenever I want. I can do whatever I want. I have full creative autonomy with what I want to do. I can easily not work for a week and still pick up from where I am. I've got so much more free time and I'm so much happier. And I think the happiness is derived from the fact that I've got time to work on myself. I've got time to, I don't want to say like craft my body, because I think the whole point of me getting fit and healthy is not about having a different body. I think it's a lovely byproduct. It's about being fit and healthy, and the fact that I have the time to devote that much time to myself, not many people get that. If I worked like a 9 to 5, or let's be honest, an 8 to 6, the way things are going, you know, the thought of getting home at 6, having some dinner and then going to the gym every day, no. I can do an hour-and-a-half run every day. Like, I start work at lunchtime. Like, I'm literally really lucky. I know it's gonna sound like that. I know it's gonna sound like I'm bragging at you. I just wanted to sort of share what my life is like. Now, could things change? Yes, absolutely. I've seen a significant drop in how much money I am making. That may be for a couple of reasons. I think having a month off in January messed with the YouTube algorithm. The channel's not growing like it used to, and that's fine. We'll pick it up. I think the fact that I'm not bringing out a new product every single week, that has messed with my SEO on Etsy as well. So I think, you know, I'm earning less money. Now, could Etsy or YouTube turn around one day and say, no, you're not on our platform anymore? Yes, they could. And do I have a backup? No. Patreon, YouTube, Etsy, they could drop me from their platforms tomorrow and I wouldn't be able to do anything about it, but I could go and get a job. Could money go even lower? Yeah. And if it went even lower, I'd probably need to consider a part-time job. Right now, I'm really, really happy. I think, you know, if I earn any less than £1,400 in a month, but it's maths, you know what I mean? But like, if I earn anything less than £1,400 in a month, then I'd need to start considering, if I ever had to touch my emergency fund, that's when I'd have to start considering doing like something extra. Probably rather than finding like a real job, I'd do something like edit other people's videos, like edit YouTube videos. I don't think I'm built for joining a normal workforce. I think there's like value in me sharing what my life is like. Obviously it's not always sunshine and roses, because there's loads and loads of positives about having this job, but the big negatives is that I spend, of my 16 hours awake every day, probably about 12 to 14 of those hours I am alone, like fully alone. The only time I really speak to people is when people come home from work, and also when I talk to you lot on lives, or when I go out on a date or something like that. It can be very, very lonely. It can be very isolating, and I think it's important to make friends with people who are in the same industry as you, but like, that's hard. Like, I've got my friends, but they got normal jobs, do you know what I mean? So it's not like I can just pick up the phone to my friend who works in hotels. I can't just pick up the phone to her at lunchtime and be like, hey bitch, let's talk for 4 hours. Like, I can't do that. And I think the other thing is that because like money comes in like that, so like some weeks or months are good, some are not so good, I would typically find that stressful, because you never know whether you're going to have like a low month or a high month. Because I budget for worst case scenario, it's never worrying if it is a low month. I think, you know, there's lots of negatives, but it is overwhelmed by the positive. Could I go back and work in retail again? I don't think so. But what I could do is, if YouTube and all of this was really, really sustainable, not sustainable, really reliable, like I could always rely on the money, and it's still, like, let's face it, I'm not constantly busy all the time. I am busy, but I'm not like insanely busy all the time, right? I could like work in a charity shop for free 1 or 2 days a week. I could do that. Do I want to? No. I'm fucking sick of it. I feel like I paid my dues. I've worked in retail since I was 16. The amount of Karens I've served, the amount of times I've been working in London specifically, threatened, actually physically assaulted, and the company won't do fuck all for you. The amount of times that that's happened to me and I've had to deal with people, I don't want to do that. I'm not interested. I don't give a fuck about offices. Like I'm not built for normal work. What does my job look like in 10 years time? Will I still be on YouTube? Who knows? But right now I'm really satisfied and really happy. It would just be nice to earn a little bit more money just so that I can save up and have a house and just feel a bit more comfortable. But you know, I'm happy where I am. You've got to the end of this video so I can do a little sneak peek for you. Some dice have arrived. This is going to be like a target challenge. It's going to be so good. So I think that's the end of today's video. Today I'm going to edit this video and then I'm going to get ready for my swimming lesson. I'm nervous about it. I bought new swimming trunks because I tried on my old swimming trunks and they were 2 to 3XL. They fell off and I was like, oh, you can't really do that with swimming trunks because you're going to see my bum and bits, and I don't want that to be my first impression. So I bought a large and tried them on and they're okay. I just feel really nervous about having my top off in front of people, but I just need to get over it and I'll be in water eventually, won't I? I've already had a shower today. Oh, does that mean I have to have 2 showers? That's not good for your skin, is it? But yeah, my lesson is at 5:45. It's like an hour or half an hour, I think. So I need to do that, drive back, shower. Well, I'm going to be live tonight. I might be late. I'm going to go and edit this video. Thanks for being here with me. I know I didn't read last week's comments, but I will in next week's video. I will read. Shall I do it now? Okay, so last week's video was I quit. It was the I finished. I've quit smoking. So Hills said, hiya, it's Hills. So lovely to hear from you and get them more insight into your life, which is amazing. You're amazing, smashing your goals. I smoke and vape dreadful, but I love it. I know, that's the thing, I loved it as well. Just ordered a new primary dice challenge and starting your 4.5K challenge in January. Nice. Going towards home renovation. You're looking great, sounds so positive, and I think conquering your running challenge has shown you can do anything. Thank you for the update. Hashtag only gay in the village. Why only gay in the village? Kath Goodwin says, proud of your determination, say no more. Absolutely. Celeste says, hey Ira, good for you, making positive progress in your life. I quit smoking at 42 years old 24 years ago. That's incredible. Was smoking a pack a day, Marlboro Red. Smoked my last cigarette at 4 a.m. April 28th 2001. I went to bed, haven't had one since. I rarely catch a cold anymore or any sickness really, and my lungs are apparently back to healthy for a 66-year-old anyway. I know you can do this, and that's so kind. I love these comments, so thank you so much to you three. Make sure that you comment on this video here if you want to know anything. So next week I will try to make a coconut cake with you all. If you want to see how that goes, like, stay tuned, and also ask me loads of questions because then I can answer them while I bake, essentially. So yeah, what do you want to know? Like, even if you think it's like a step too far with the question, I'll just be like, no, I'm not telling you that. Like, if you want to know how big my willy is, I won't tell you. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go. I will see you soon. Well, I'll see you all the time. See you all the time. See you later, bestie.